tie yourself to God and trust Him, here's what you got to do. Look at Jesus. Since we have Jesus, then we need to have faith and trust God. Jesus is the reason we trust. And so if you're here today and you're struggling with trust, you need to look at Jesus. And he says, not only that, since we have a high priest who has what? Passed through the heavens. He crossed the line. You ever be hanging out with your friends and you're joking around? Do people still tell your mama jokes, right? I don't know if that's possible. Or maybe on the court, right? You guys play basketball. You're just doing a little bit of trash talk between goals, right? And you're just like, hey, okay, yeah, goals, all right. Baskets, I'm sorry, I didn't play basketball. You're just doing some trash talk, and you know what? It's fun at first, but then somebody says something like, I don't know, they pass that line, and suddenly now the joking has become really personal. It's like, dude, you crossed the line, and now we got to deal with it, right? We got to talk about it, because we were joking before, but now this is personal. Jesus crossed the line. God crossed the line for us to be personal. Since God crossed the line to be personal for us, let us trust Him. Why? And this is what He says. Look, for we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weakness. He's referring to the old way that they used to do church in Israel. Some of you probably know this, maybe from Bible class. For those of you who don't, the way that they used to do church in Israel was really impersonal. Really impersonal. Here's basically what happened. They had a whole group of people who were like the go-betweens, the mediator, like between God and the people. So you couldn't even go to God yourself. You had to go to a guy, and then he could go to God.